Okay, we are now live. Hi, this is Erinn Morgan. I am the editor-in-chief of Eye Care Business Magazine, and we are here live today on a very exciting day with Dr. Bridgitte Shen for the reopening of her practice, Vision Optique. And Bridgitte is going to take us on a tour of the practice and kind of show us what they're doing in terms of hours and protocols and scheduling and even the tape on the floor for social distancing. So thank you so much for joining us, Bridgitte, today. And folks, if you have questions or comments along the way, please feel free to post them into the comment box on Facebook or on YouTube, and we can try to answer any questions, or at least let us know you're here and tell us who you are and where you're from. So Bridgitte, thank you so much for joining us. Looks like a beautiful day there in Houston, Texas. Can you hear
everyone.
us?
Thank you so much for tuning in. And Erinn and Eye Care Business, thank you for having me. So we start by greeting patients with this sign. The doors are locked. Patients are asked to call our third line. We do provide curbside, and we have very strict safety precautions and procedures inside. This is our normal office hours, and this is our COVID-19 office hours. So I'm going to open the door. We're going to come walking to the office. So we only have patients that are scheduled to come in. So we pull up the chair. The patient's asked to sit down here, where we will take their temperature and their oximetry. And we have a list of questions that our team members are taught to review with the patient. I will post this in the comment section for your reference later.
That's great. Thank you.
Our infrared thermometer is not in yet. It does not arrive until May 11th, and this is a oximetry. And the reason that we are doing an oxygen and also temperature check, because both combined together, it's more sensitive than just taking the temperature alone. So that's Maddie checking out. We will be interviewing her live in just a little bit. This is Micah, our office manager, working on one of our many monitors. And everyone, this is Dr. Shen. Dr. Shen, you're live. So Dr. Shen is coming in along with our team lead for team photos. So Erinn, Eye Care Business, and everyone who's watching, you'll be the first to see this. So our messages are, this is for the team members to hold. We are open, safety and protections are provided. So the doctors will be taking new photos with this message. So the three specialties that we provide at our practice are dry eye treatment, which will be me, specialty contact lens, Dr. Owens, and a myopia management with Dr. Shen. I know you're looking at the office, and I want to show you this mask. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
So I have my scrub, and do you see the Vision Optique logo? So it's a very sweet story with the mask. David Peck, a local designer who designs a lot of my dresses, designed these masks for us. So we actually ordered custom eyewear fabric. However, because of COVID-19, the fabric delivery was delayed. So his team rushed these masks for us yesterday, and I'm coming to my front desk. I am showing off my beautiful optical. So everyone, this is Maddie. Maddie, say hi.
Maddie.
So I do have Maddie's permission. To ask her a couple questions. So Maddie, how long have you been coming to Vision Optique as a patient?
I've been a patient for 18 years.
So I've seen Maddie since she was a child. So she's our first patient. Maddie, I believe you're one of the very first patient receiving routine eye care in the whole country. So thank you so much for allowing us to interview you live. So Maddie, how did you feel about our overall safety protocols in place?
Yes, I felt great, Dr. Lee. I stepped right in, and to be honest, my first impression was that Dr. Lee and her team were all wearing masks. They set me down, they took my oxygen levels, and they asked me many questions just to make sure that I was safe and they were safe. They also took many precautions to make sure that we both were washing our hands, and then that all the equipment that they use in the back was treated with alcohol so that I felt safe. There was no germs on any of the equipment.
Were you surprised by any of the questions that we asked you?
Yes, I was actually surprised. One of the questions is have you experienced an upset stomach or diarrhea? And I hadn't heard that that was Dr. Lee told me that that's one of the secondary symptoms that patients have been experiencing. So I was surprised that that was a question, but I'm glad that they asked me.
Do you feel like the questions, I know it was a lot, do you feel like it was too restrictive? It was too much?
No, I don't feel that way at all.
Yeah, so in case you're watching and you're wondering how do patients feel, and patients actually are very appreciative of how thorough we are. So Maddie, are you a glasses wearer or contact lens wearer or both?
I am a solid contact lens wearer, and I only wear glasses at night.
Okay. And how do you feel about the quality of the exam that we provided today? Do you feel it's different than what we've done in the past?
Yes, I would say the only things that were different were just the more hand washing in between different steps of the eye exam. But everything else, you guys already do a great job of making the patients feel safe. So
yeah, we tell our patients we will be doing excessive hand washing, and I think we just have to laugh at it, but the patients do appreciate it. So Maddie, would you show us what's in the bag that you're taking home? So for those of you who are wondering what it is that we do, so we performed a routine eye exam. Do you have the 3 sheets of paper I gave you?
Yeah.
Actually, could you open the 3 sheets? Yeah. So no, not your invoice.
Oh, sorry.
Not the invoice. The other 3.
This
Yeah.
one?
Yeah. So we'll just talk one by one. So Maddie does have vision insurance. We use the vision insurance on annual supply of daily disposable contact lens, and she has reported meibomian gland dysfunction symptoms. So she's sent home with homework. This is her before your dry eye exam homework. Every patient that's coming back for dry eye exam, they actually have homework. So go ahead, show the second sheet. So she is coming back on her Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance to see us for separate medical exam. That's her glasses prescription and her contact lens prescription. So Maddie, and also the coupon for the year supply contact lens, the rebate. Yeah, so that's our routine eye exam, just like usual. And as you can see, Maddie is the only patient here in the office. So for the first couple of days, we're scheduling only 1 patient per hour. About a week later, we'll go into 1 patient every 45 minutes, and only 1 doctor is seeing patient. So here's the optical site. Maddie, thank you so much.
Thank you, Maddie.
These clear acrylic shield. And that's Jody. Jody, say hi. So that's Jody behind the front desk. I want to show you something. So we have 2 computers here. If you can see, it says your computer is being controlled by Vanessa. So this is Vanessa working from home.
Wow.
And we're coming into the back office. Yeah, so we're running. Jessica, say hi, everyone. Jessica is responsible with how clean the office is. She and I were here. She did the deep cleaning inside the office yesterday. So we have, that's team A. You have Micah, Jessica, Jody. Angie, say hi. Angie is our senior optician, so she's here in the lab. So the staff is just me and my 4 team members, and this is a prelim area. I want to show you the Slit-Lamp Shield. Okay, so this is for my exam room. We only have 2 exam rooms and 1 treatment room. Do you see this clear shield? Yeah, you can see it here better.
Yes.
So these we've ordered since early March, and when Zeiss announced that they're giving complimentary shields, of course we went ahead and ordered some Zeiss shield as well. So this is my blue room, and we have the Zeiss Slit-Lamp Shield there, and we do have patients meibomian glands imaging up here. So I use this big TV for education, because when patients can't see what their glands look like, especially if the appearance of their glands, I don't want to get too close because it has patient-sensitive data on it. When they can see the symptoms matching what their glands look like, then it just makes the education process much easier. Okay, here's the second exam room. I'm showing you, yeah, the shield. So we chose not to do a shield on the phoropter because in Houston, we are required to wear masks as of this Monday. So all the patients they are coming in with masks, and we have masks on. Oh, and thank you, Cooper Vision, for awarding us best practice a couple of years ago. Dr. Xing, I'm coming into this room. So this is doctor's office. I cleaned it just for you guys. And these are the custom masks that David Peck made for us. So,
those look great.
So his team rushed it for us. Yeah, so that's what small business is all about, right? We support one another. So he knows
Definitely.
that we are taking photos, and I'm doing the story with you. So his team, one of his team member brought this to my house, I think at 6:30 p.m. last night. And
Oh
these
my
are special
gosh.
chocolate because we are launching eye care product. So I'm going to give this to my staff later,
Oh, that's
and I'll tell
great.
you about what that product is. Yeah, so one more thing I want to show everyone. We have a very, very tight uh, space, only 1,800 square feet. So what we did is we end up actually creating our own fit set. As you can see, every single wall is taken. I'm coming back into my exam room because we build this diagnostic fitting wall ourselves. So I'll just show you. So
Wow.
what is the number one challenge when you fit patients, especially patients with astigmatism, is you don't have enough trials. So you're looking at the Oasis One Day for Astigmatism diagnostic wall. And I'm doing this video intentionally because by now you probably realize, oh my gosh, they have every single axis. Because this is currently is the only daily disposable toric lens that has axis around the clock. And let me show you a common one. So on axis 180, and then we have our own diagnostic wall with every quarter diopter step. So we
Wow.
can fit about 95% of the patients that are coming into the office. And this is how we do
Fantastic.
exam rooms. And we do, so we ask patients, sorry, I'm moving the camera fast. So the
That's
patients
okay.
actually ask to wash hands before they even work up. So I greet the patient. This is what I do. This is what I did this morning. I come in, I greet the patient. I immediately go wash my hands. And my staff already alcoholed everything. But since the staff did type on the computer, I actually take an alcohol wipe and I wipe down the keyboard.
Oh,
And
wow.
all of these are done in front of the patient so they know that we take disinfection very seriously.
That's a great idea.
Okay, Erinn, I think I'm ready for questions.
I love it.
I'm walking to the
So was the reason that with the shield on the phoropter is the reason because it fogs up with the masks, or it just is too obtrusive, or because you have the mask on you don't need it?
The steaming up of the phoropter is the number one reason that we're not doing it, because as you can see here in Houston, we're required to wear masks. So we are both masked, and we've gone through such a strict questionnaire protocols. There's another script that we actually, when we confirmed the patient's appointment the day before, there's another script that the staff is asked to follow.
I see.
So
okay.
If we need to, then if we need to in the future, then we will consider it. Because I'm also waiting to see what the feedback is on the Facebook platforms to see with all the protection safety in place, is it really necessary? If it indicates that it is, then we will do that. And also, it's just a matter of time because we're so busy getting the office ready, and we feel like we have enough precautions in place.
Yes. So with the Slit-Lamp Shield, where did that come from? You said you had ordered it back in March, or the other shield. Was there another shield?
Let me ask Dr. Shen. Hey, Dr. Shen, where did the mask come from? Where do the Slit-Lamp Shield?
Amazon, and then we got them from Zeiss after that.
So did you hear the answer from Amazon? Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
These. Yeah, so these are the original ones that we actually ordered early March. So these came from Amazon. And then the other one, so we actually have two from Zeiss. So we saved the other one as a backup. As you can see, it's not a big office. Yeah, it's only 1,800 square feet. So that's
it looks pretty big.
Exam room 2. I think if you're in New York, you're like, oh my gosh, that's huge. But
it's a lot of space.
1,800 square feet is small. Yeah,
that's great.
That's a blue treatment room. And this is doctor's office, and Dr. Shen is preparing, because the mask that we've done, it's the string here. Let me show you guys. I'm going to come here. So on the string right here, oops, camera. we have to tie a little knot because for some people it fits better and others it's a little too loose. So when I go
I
home
see.
today, I'm gonna have my daughter sew it where it fits. But the ones that, so these are the masks that David Peck made that actually fit over an N95 mask.
Oh,
But one, we can't get a 95 mask. So you can wear it by itself. It's actually 4 layers, cloth mask with a pocket that you can put a removable filter. So
oh,
these are
nice.
very well designed, high quality masks. Yeah. So Erinn, I'm gonna send you some when he receives the fabric and when I
I
receive
love
them.
it.
So they're
I love
fit
it.
either by itself, nose
Okay.
wire, or fit over
Or,
a 95 mask. The problem with a 95 mask is 2 things. Number 1, we can't find them. And number 2, even if we do, we're still under the order from the Texas governor that's considered a full medical PPE. They're asking the public to not use it, even though we are providing medical eye care, but what we provide is different than what the frontline healthcare providers are providing. So they still want to reserve N95 masks for people who are working at the front line taking care of COVID-19 patients.
sure, sure. That makes sense. So, and it's just to
Any
know
other
because
questions?
he's having, David Peck is doing an eye doctor collection. Is that correct? That you kind of inspired. So
Correct.
if folks want to order
Correct.
from him,
So
is it davidpeck.com?
I will
I
post
think
the
so.
link. Yes. So David,
Okay.
I think it's shop. It's either shopdavidpeck.com or davidpeck.com. So he
Okay.
is a personal friend and he's actually my regular dressmaker. I think you guys have seen a lot of his creations, the dresses that I wear. So I had asked him to make a collection, like 10 different eye theme fabrics. And I shared it for him on all the optometrist platforms so that when we do come back, return to the office, I highly recommend that all optometrists and staff should definitely wear masks, and we should ask our patients to wear masks as well. No, I have to come into the pretty room.
Yes.
So I'm glad
It's
Houston
good color.
has the mandatory, everyone needs to wear masks, but so the way when you have a uniform look, it's just, I think it's very professional, and 2, I think
Definitely.
it shows that uniformity, the solidarity, the team spirit.
That's great.
So
And
I'll
just
send
a couple.
photos when I get those in.
That would be great, and we'll definitely post
ahead.
those to our social. We have a couple of comments here. Carrie Ann at Eye Care Business just popped up, shopdavidpeck.com, so that was correct. And then we have a viewer, Daniel Bintz, who says Displays to Go has sneeze shields and other things for safety, just so you know, just as a point of interest for viewers. And our wonderful Mark Durick is here too. And he says, go Bridgitte. So he's very, very excited. I have one other question for you, Bridgitte. Do you guys still have the tape up for social distancing that you could show us? The tape on the floor?
Yes, absolutely. Let me go back. So it's very important that it's not just masks, but the hand washing, social distancing,
Right.
prevention, because all we can do is protection and prevention. So do you guys see the tape? So they are exactly 6 feet apart. I don't expect us having a patient like outside a grocery store lining up, picking up things. We're talking to our staff because this door is locked. You can see the key here, but just in case,
Right.
we have multiple people in here for whatever reason, right? Then this way, it just serves as a reminder that we need to be that much apart. But when we take a measurement for the patient with a pupillometer, we're taking measurement. Of course, we are across the table from one another, but everyone will have the masks on. That is why we removed everything from the tabletop except for the laptop and the mirror. Let me open some of the drawers. So all the usual education material, right? So we have our calculator, pen and pencil, our optical sheet, pupillometer, alcohol, all of our demo lenses. And I think, here, let me show you. The only thing we left out, it's easier because this requires being plugged in, is the transitions meter. This shows
Ah.
you how fast and how dark the transition lenses will get. So see, same thing, order
Gotcha.
sheet, all the tools that the opticians use. So everything is in the drawer. So whatever
That's
we
fantastic.
need,
You're right there. You don't
come.
have to get up.
Yeah. So this is correct. So here's more education material. I think it's on the, we have one of the only two Oakley lens book. So that's
Oh, wow.
Oakley, the first board. I think it's here. And
Yes.
this is a phenomenal education lens book. It tells you, right, for people who want to do custom jobs, all the color choices,
nice.
the features, the functions. Yes. So everything that we need to educate the patients are all here. And underneath
That's
we
great.
have binders. Yeah. So because we also carry Maui Jim and Costa Del Mar, and we do prescription custom jobs. Yeah. So
Okay.
typically we would have a Maui Jim, because the lens education material, because we use it all the time, but I've put them away. So the paper, I have the paper out to show you what the messages are, but usually it's just completely clean because we're gonna come out and disinfect it throughout the day. We actually made custom Clorox with water, because Google it, you can make your own. So we're able to buy a big gallon of Clorox, and then we have them in the spray bottles. So we disinfect the office.
Right.
Like there's
With
no
that.
tomorrow. In between patients, the door handles, like anything that everyone could possibly touch. And that's so we have to just be very, very, we just have to be very vigilant with
Yes.
with the with prevention, because that's how we can protect. It's not just protect patients, but protect our team members, so the team members
Absolutely.
feel safe. Actually, let's go ask Jody real quick how she feels about all of our preparation. So Jody, okay, you can't see Jody. I'm gonna sneak around, come here. So Jody, how do you feel? You're very much involved, because Jody is one of our team members that stayed on and work with us, answering calls. So Jody, how do you feel like about our overall preparation?
Great. I feel like we are making an extra effort and learning curve for all of us, but feel like so far it's going well. So I hope that others stay the same way.
Yep. So our teams feel safe
That's
and
great.
protected. And I think I'll end with my segment. Let me just put a little plug here. Eyes of the Star.
Oh, I see
This
that.
is the ocular surface. Yes, this is the ocular
The eye
surface
makeup.
friendly cosmetic product. Yeah, that just came out, where we are blurring pharma and the beauty. So it's got a
Right.
foam wash, a serum you can use for under eye area for the whole face, mascara and eyeliner, and the wipes. So
Wonderful.
so the first patient that I saw earlier, yeah, she's going to go online to order it. And
We've been hearing about that.
Zoria made, yeah, so
That's
Zoria made this
great.
countertop for us. So it's all, because we are usually, I like a very clean, non-clutter look. And we do a lot of IPL procedures. It's very important for these patients who wear proper sun protection. So yes, we do
Right.
carry Alta MD skincare line, because they have one of the best full UV protection
That's
skincare.
great.
And we talked a lot about Demodex, and of course
Yes.
the non-prostaglandin free Zoria serum and a mascara. So not a lot of information. I mean, not a lot of product, just very few. Especially
Right. Just simple.
anything new comes right here.
That's fantastic.
And we have alcohol everywhere. This is very important. We do clean this on a regular basis. We only have one pen here on purpose. So we prevent. And we have alcohol.
That's a great idea.
Do you see the alcohol everywhere?
Yes.
So alcohol is handy. It's everywhere. We alcohol a lot of things all the time. And this is a shield that Dr. Owens had ordered. So we put it here. So when they talk to the people behind the front desk, we are standing on this side of the shield. And
Right.
no one is here, because this computer is being used by my virtual team
Remotely.
from home. And
That's great.
correct. And then just two message up here, right? We accept care credit. We offer care credit for our patients.
Nice.
And we actually take retina imaging on every single patient. So this is the same sun that's being used all the
Gotcha.
time.
That's
So
fantastic.
yeah, that's Jody. asking questions of a patient who's
We-
come in. So that patient's
we
gonna
do
be
have
asked, so
another-
we're gonna go through the procedures.
Yes, we have another question,
And I'll come to
Bridgitte.
the back. It's the front.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And you know, I know you're not in the front, but a question that we have is, how are you disinfecting the frames for in the optical when folks are trying them on?
Oh, okay. So we have a
Sorry.
special liquid. Let me ask Angie. Angie, do you have the liquid out? Yeah. So Angie, do you want to tell how we are disinfecting all the frames and the tools?
It's Mr. Clean, disinfected.
So
Wow.
Angie, do you have to dilute it?
Yeah.
Okay, so Angie is one of most experienced senior opticians. So this is actually Mr. Clean, and she had it diluted, so it's a clean liquid. We use that to wash the glasses.
That's
and these are the
great.
tools. We use the tools on patient one time. They're here waiting to be alcoholed and disinfected.
Okay.
So that's how we do the glasses.
And is
come
the
in a
Mr.
tray.
Is the
all
solution, is that one okay for different frame materials, you know, for metal and for acetate and, you know, other things?
We have a lot of very expensive high-end frames.
Yes.
So they come ask Angie the question. So she does it by hand. So
Okay.
we use a combination of soap, warm water, alcohol, and
Okay.
this special solution.
And the solution.
So when the staff don't know, especially all of our $1,000 very expensive frames,
Right.
those are given to Angie. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. Oh, you're Alice. Hey, Alice. Good to see you. Okay, so I want to show you. This is related to what you're asking. Okay, I'm going to show you patient's view. Okay. So patient come in, they sit down, and this is what greets them when we're taking their temperature. Can you read it? It says strict disinfection protocols. Number 2, temperature oximetry checked upon entrance, because patients are reading this as we're doing that. And sanitize hands upon entrance. Here's the last sentence. Please avoid touching frames on boards. Our optician will assist you. So
Right.
we ask
Okay.
our patients in a very nice way, please just stay seated, whatever you may need. We are here to help you.
Sure, that makes sense. So they're right. So the optician will handle all the frames unless they're trying them on, and then they'll go back into the lab to be disinfected. That's great.
Correct. So
Perfect.
yeah, so but I'm sure we will learn as we go on with this week. Here, I'll show my face so people can see my face. So as we go on with the week, I'm sure we're going to figure things
Stuff out.
will come up, and then we just have to figure out a solution. Correct. So everything that I've shared, like the printed signs and protocols, I will try to get to it around lunchtime today, and I'll post them in the comment section so you know the wording that we've
very
used.
much. That's fantastic. I cannot thank you enough for taking us on this tour. We have a lot of folks here, and we thank everybody for joining us. I can see comments and names of folks, so thank you all for being here. And Bridgitte, we can't thank you enough. I know you must be very, very busy, and it's your opening day and your opening first few hours. So good luck with everything, and we look forward to checking in. And Bridgitte has a fantastic feature in this issue of Eye Care Business. It is live on our website at eyecarebusiness.com. It just went live this morning, and please go there, click on our digital edition, and her feature is in our first feature, our main feature in the magazine, focusing on tips for reopening, strategies for reopening your practice in a safe and efficient way. So thank you, Bridgitte, very much.
Thank you for having me, and thank you all so much for watching. We'll be sharing our experience as each week that goes on. So bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye, Erinn.
See you soon.